Hi Sagittarius, welcome back if you are a returning user, and welcome to my channel if you are a new viewer. We're doing a February 2024 reading for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. I will pull some oracle cards and then tarot as well as tea leaf cards. Let's see what energies you have going on for February so far. All the readings that I've done, they've been very transformative in one way or the other. I feel like they want me to use 4 cards for this reading. Let's move it this way so you're able to see it. Perfect. We have Rebellion, Courage, Take Action with Passion, Joy and Delight, Open Your Heart to Joy. Desert Passage, Trust there's a divine plan, and reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. Let's see what tarot we have going on. I'm hearing to pull 5 cards for tarot. We're starting off 7 of Swords. Really encourage, take action with passion. I think that aligns with 7 of Swords. Typically, it's not so good energy. Different readers perceive it differently. It could mean a deception, could be backstabbing, lying, cheating, even stealing, could be tactics. But in this case, I'm seeing as you charging towards something, Sagittarius. You're a fire sign and you're going for it. So in this case, I'm feeling an open road and you're just going for it. You stepped on this road and you're not going to stop until the end. And take action with passion. Some of you could be starting your own business. Some of you could be expanding upon your existing business, or you could be getting a different position. You are trying to achieve a certain goal in life, and that's what the Healing Courage it calls you to do, is take action with passion. Something that you are very passionate towards, which could lead to a big success. Joy and Delight, open your heart to joy. We have 8 of Wands, and I feel like there's been, and this is an intuitive message that's coming through, I feel like there's been a lot of hesitation, and you finally have to make a decision on something, or you've made a decision and you finally finding peace about that decision. Whoever needs to hear this message is for you. It could be for a small portion of you, but I feel like it was the right decision to make, but it was a hard one. I mean, the decisions are never easy, but this one, it took a lot out of you to actually do it, but now you're feeling at peace with your decision. With the 8 of Wands, you could have news coming through very, very swiftly. It could be news about a new position. It could be news about relocation. Getting a feeling you will receive news from relatives. There is a swift action. Could be lots of changes happening around you. Could have something to do with a institution that you were dealing with. I'm getting for some of you could be involving courts where the justice will be made in your favor. It could also be a karmic situation where something will be just dropped on you very unexpectedly. You'll get a phone call, you'll get a letter notifying you about you'll get the news. I'm not getting that it's going to be bad news. You could be either shocked about that or just surprised. And some of you will get the news either through letter or a phone call. Joy and Delight, open your heart to joy. Some of you are very closed up to feelings, to any sort of emotions that involves compassion or being vulnerable in this case. So Joy and Delight typically calls to Open your heart. Open yourself and be receptive to receiving and giving at the same time. There's a lot of joy around you. Some of you have a good support system. Some of you are loners and single parents and grinding and struggling to provide for your kids. But there is still joy that can be found in any situation. The minute, I'm not saying it just because to say it, but I learned it the hard way. And the minute I made that shift myself in my subconscious, I started viewing difficult situations a lot easier. Basically, the message is don't let hard situations affect your emotions. I mean, there's still joy. You could be in the middle of the crap storm, but there's still joy around you. That storm should not be overtaking your life. And the decision and the choice that you had to make is strongly coming through. You could have to make it in February. It could also where you will be forced to make it right away. Some of you will be in jury duty. Very strange message. Could be very small amount of you, but you could be doing jury duty, and that could this be related to you would have to make a decision. Let me clarify justice and also 8 of Wands. Yes, 2 of Pentacles. You had to make a choice, or you will have to make a choice. Could be regarding assets. It could be regarding people surrounding in your life. Yes, you had to make a choice, or you will have to make a choice pretty swiftly. Or there will be news coming through. So you could also be juggling 2 jobs right now, and it's difficult to do, and something will force you to pick one or the other. That's for a very small portion of you, but mostly it was about the choice. Let's see if 8 of Wands has to tell us. I'm a big fan of 8 of Wands. The Moon. You have the Temperance and the Knight of Cups. They wanted to come out together. So with the Moon, the Temperance, and the Knight of Cups, there's a lot of water happening around the 8 of Wands fire. With this fast-moving energy, for some of you, there could be the doubts and fears you're going to be putting it aside. Some of you are going to start seeing things in a different light, and it's going to happen quickly. For some of you, you could be dealing with a water sign, or you could be trying different things to, I'm hearing to mend your heart. So whatever that means for you, however that applies in your life, to whatever situation, take it as it is. Next, we have a desert passage. Trust there is a divine plan. There's always a divine plan for every single one of us. And this is a confirmation for the 9 of Pentacles. If you have been stuck, if you have been working at something and you haven't seen a results, that means it's not the right time for the results to come through yet. But keep going, keep going. There's a divine plan. Things will happen in the right place at the right time. Some of you, I'm hearing you're getting discouraged. Like you've been at it for quite a while and you're just not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. But with the desert passage, there is a light at the end of the road. So here you go. Ten of Swords. There's going to be a completion to something. 8 of Swords. So right now you're in a state of, yes, there you go. Right now you're in a state of self-doubt. It could also be self-pity. Don't get mad at me. I'm just telling you what intuitively I'm feeling and what messages are coming through. Could be self-pity, could be just exhaustion. Whenever you're exhausted, you especially when you're emotionally and physically exhausted, and it's a combination of the two, you absolutely cannot move forward. You just want to break down and cry. Trust me, a lot of us have been there. So right now you're in that state where, like, where is it? Where is that light? But there will be an ending, there will be a completion to that. Some of you will eliminate people out of your life, specifically. And whatever you were working on, in this regards, I'm feeling this is more so employment related, as well as self-improvement and just improving your financial situation, improving your assets, your everyday life. You could have a new boss that's gonna come into the picture, and that will change everything for you in the workplace. If it has been very stagnant, a lot of people feel unappreciated, not recognized, there's gonna be some changes that they're gonna come through around February or March, around the workplace, where either somebody, your direct manager or the higher up, is going to leave and you're going to take their place, or there's going to be somebody new that's going to come in, and as a result of that, you are going to be elevated, you are going to move higher, or you're going to be more recognized. Some of you decide to absolutely quit and say, screw it, I'm just going to go and do my own thing, and you will be able to you will start fearing being on your own. That's what I'm hearing. It will be a start of a new career, a fresh blank slate, something that you will have to work at hard, but also keep yourself accountable. Could be that you're going to be launching your own business, or it could be starting a YouTube channel. You never know. Next, we have reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. We have a Knight of Pentacles. That's one of the knights that's not going anywhere. Knight of Pentacles is very grounded, very subtle, very level-headed person who is planning instead of charging through like a Knight of Wands or Knight of Swords, instead of a swift action. This is very subtle approach to a situation where there is a lot of planning, there is a lot of mapping out steps, there's a lot of building the foundation happening. In this case, as you can see, all these pentacles are following him. They're like creating a new path, or leaving a trail. So this could be leading by example, this could be forging your own path, literally. Reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. I love this card. I love this card. There's a butterfly. They typically mean there's a lot of transformative energy, and the destination is the end of the cycle in this never-ending transformation period, or in this particular transformation period. So you've been building up to something different, or you're deciding to take a step towards something completely different, or you're going towards the greener grass, basically. If you're applying for a new position or a new job, do your due diligence and prepare for the interview, because the interviewers are going to be very I'm hearing they're looking for somebody very reliable, dependable, and who's able to cover all the corners, if that makes sense. The it person, that's what I would say. Let's go ahead and clarify. Knight of Pentacles, the Empress, Sagittarius. This is the second Empress. So it's definitely something that's going to bring you results. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is a mother of resources. And the Two of Cups. So You could be going to 2 interviews. There could be a choice between 2 positions or 2 companies. If it's a choice between 2 companies, you will know during the interview, and especially after talking to HR. You will know by the tone and how they speak to you, how they speak with it, how directly they answer your questions. You will know if it's the right fit for you or not. That's what I'm seeing. So some of you will be interviewing. And you're going to be interviewing for a position or a company with more money or better. It's going to bring you up further in life. Could be a brand new career start. If you currently have a new business or currently have a business, you will be expanding, or you will be attracting more clients in this case. For a lot of you, it's about career, but for some of you, it's also a soul-searching journey with the Nine of Pentacles. Although it typically does not refer to that, but that's what I'm feeling intuitively. It's a soul-searching journey in this case. And you could be forced with choices. I love that for you, Sagittarius. This is absolutely beautiful energy. With the Two of Cups, I'm also getting a contemplation. Some of you who have a large sum of money, you're going to be contemplating on whether to invest it in one thing or the other. And that's what I'm getting. Some of you are thinking about selling the house, and that's what you're contemplating about. By the Queen of Pentacles, she is a mother of all resources. And especially with the Empress right next to it, it's a big upgrade, it's a big elevation, it's a jump forward in your life, Sagittarius. So let's take a look at tea leaf cards and see what messages we'll get. I find them to be pretty accurate. You have a throne, position of authority. There you go. So you could be either elevating in your career or moving up within the organization, or will be getting a new position where you will be in position of authority. You have goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. There you go. Great energy, camel. Persevere and you will overcome problems. Absolutely. Perseverance solves a lot of things. You got to keep going. You got to keep going. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, or you will see the sun at the end of the road. Whichever one you like to choose, Sagittarius, it's up to you. But my dears, that's all I have for you for the month of February. Great energy, lots of changes, lots of elevation, especially after the month of January. But thank you so much for being here and taking the time to view the content. I really, really appreciate it. And that's all I have for you. Have a good one.